and welcome to the 6th annual 6th grade Poetry Slam. My name is Mrs. My name is Mrs. Armstrong. I'm joined here with Mrs. Spancake. Is out there. And we are the English teachers on 6th grade. You are all in for a treat because momentarily we have a talented group of poets coming up to recite their beautiful work. And it takes a lot of guts coming up here, as you all know, reciting a poem in front of your peers. So, bravo to you poets. We are very proud of you. Poets, when you come up, you just can get your poem up, take a deep breath, and then recite your poem, and then just head back to your seat. Audience members, we can of course applaud after each poet, but let's please make sure that we are showing our patent pride and giving these poets the respect they deserve. Mr. Walsh, thank you for your help with recording and all of our audio. And of course we have 4 judges that we've recruited. I'll introduce them. We have Mrs. Gutter, a 7th grade English teacher. We have Mrs. Pallett, a 7th grade ELA teacher. We have our wonderful Mrs. Rafferty. And we have our beloved Mrs. Nannis, a retired teacher from Cal. Now make sure, Mr. Walsh has pointed out that I'm not holding the mic close enough, so make sure when you are up here, you hold the mic just like this, I think. Judges, you got a tough job, but good luck. Alrighty, anything else? Our poem, yes, okay. Well, we figured if we're asking you to come up and recite a poem that we should write one and recite it too. Okay.
It's hard to believe the school year is almost done, and when we look back, we realize that you have learned a ton.
From mastering lockers, learning new schedules, and getting lost, to sweating homework and wondering how much each lunch item would cost.
You have all grown in your own unique way, and some in maturity, we would say.
Each of you has modeled patent pride, and being your best self has helped you find your stride.
6th grade chorus, the musical, band and orchestra let your talents soar, while running club, dance team, and winter track helped many find a sport that they adore.
Memories were made on the field trip to the zoo and at the school dance, and on spirit days you had crazy hair and wore pajama pants.
A year of hard work, personal growth, and activities have brought us here to enthusiastically listen to some of the best poems of the school year.
We sincerely hope you all feel that you were winners this year, whether it's due to new friends, gaining confidence, or overcoming your fears.
So sit back, relax, and cheer on those who are on or off your team as those poets stand up here and share their hopes and dreams.
As we look around at our poets, we can all see how excited and nervous you all must be.
So without further ado, we are ready to begin and see which unique poem is destined to win. Parents, I'm not even sure if I said this, but if you want to take pictures or video, you of course can. And I think we are ready to start.
The first poet.
The first poet, and then the on-deck poet. Yep.
Okay. Oliver Reedy and Olivia. On deck, Olivia
Olivia, you're on deck.
Who's on deck? Olivia on deck?
Olivia Gonzalez.
Oh, Olivia Gonzalez.
I wake up in the middle of the night, remembering my dreams that gave me such a fright. My night terrors wait for me, because I can't just be. My night terrors make me relive all those moments I can't forgive. I choose to regret instead of forget. I hold on to my mistakes, giving myself one big headache, making me feel bad and also very, very sad. These night terrors of mine stay in my mind because I do not let go of the problems to and fro. For many moments I worry. My night terrors embrace their fury. So every night in my bed, my night terrors, they ache my head. I know it is not just me who has demons, and everyone has their own reasons, but I keep hope, for everyone can learn to cope. So one thing I must tell you, dears, will not let your night terrors hold on to you for years. Try to forgive your conflicts, or your night terrors, or to return to remind you of your hardships. Thank you.
Who's on deck? Viv DeMario is on deck.
Wait,
And this is Olivia Gonzalez.
wait for the
I wish I could have said goodbye. Thinking about it now still makes me want to cry. 'Cause all I saw was you, lying there in that hospital room. It hurts me when I think, tears come out as I blink. I miss all of our memories. It feels like it's been centuries. I thought we had more time, that's why I never said my final goodbye. Looking over old photographs, remembering how much I miss your laugh. I miss every Saturday as we ate lunch together. I am now ready and saying goodbye, this will last forever. No one tells you how hard it is to watch a loved one fade. I would do anything, anything to go back to those days. I'm saying I love you and sorry for the pain I've caused, because you were my everything and I thought I had it all. I took time for granted, as for that was a mistake. I'm now saying goodbye, I think this was fate. So this is my apology. I'm now saying sorry. I'll never forget your smile. I've missed you for a while. Goodbye forever.
Up next, we have Vivian Tamario.
She's on deck.
Judges, if you could just give us a little signal when you're ready for us. I know there's a lot of people.
I'll just grab the papers and that way when I have them, then we'll know.
You want them after each one?
Sure. And you took papers on that?
Yep.
When people laugh at you, make fun of you, you start to cry. Don't see the sun come by. There's nowhere to hide. Sun is out, but no color. A white canvas for you to fill. Take a deep breath. Bring color to your eye. Start with some paint. Paint your own rainbow. What colors will you choose? Red, orange, pink, and blue. Now find some crayons. Ignore your fans on Instagram. The toxic place they store their lies. Color your house, make it your style, a place for you to be you. Outside your window, there's only a pretty rainbow, a house of your own. Where is all the green? Colored pencils is the key. Color some bees. They can pollinate the trees. Make your bees the way you want them to be. You'll soon see the colorful world we live in. No reason to cry. Always try to find your happy place.
Anishka, you're on deck.
All right, judges. This is Katie Asendorf. Okay. All right, Katie.
Mistakes are like little cold creatures looking for drama. They don't want to come for you like your mama. They want to ruin your life, make you think that you failed at life. Mistakes for a time can make you fail. You will have a broken heart. The mistake creature, you must be defined, because you only fail when you stop trying. However, mistakes don't make up who you are. They are not the definition of who you want to be. They are little tweaks in life that can lead you to success, but only if your heart is open can any person progress. So when the mistake creature is looking, try to find that hope, to accept forgiveness, to change your mindset.
All right, judges, when you are ready, this is Anushka Kathari.
Yes, Anishka.
Words can't cut through my skin or make me bleed. So why do they hurt so bad? I want to scream louder and louder so everyone can hear me. For miles and miles, I want to feel free. Words can make me happy too. When they say I'm pretty, kind, or smart, I'll say thank you. A word can change someone's day. A smile can be on their face, which will make them sway. If the word is hurtful, the person will weep, slowly and slowly while they sleep. They awake to a bright new day. There is hope in the sky that will pave the way. For these new words and possibilities, let us get rid of our insecurities. Let these words fly high, high into the sky. Let's be free, you and me. Thank you.
And then I got a Poland on deck.
All right, judges, this is Luke O'Donnell.
In shadows cast by dreams untold, a journey taken yet not behold. I weave a tale of stumbling steps, of battles fought where failure creeps. O failure, you relentless foe, with whispers harsh I aim to throw. Doubt and sorrow upon my path, a constant reminder of my aftermath. Through valleys deep and mountains high, I've dared to dream, to touch the sky. The winds of doubt have blown me astray, leaving me lost in disarray. Yet in these moments I find my strength, for failure's touch is a subtle length. It teaches lessons, though harshly learned, for in the embers new fires burned. I gather fragments of shattered dreams. With tear-stained cheeks I rise, it seems, for in the face of failure's cruel dance, a seed of resilience finds its chance. For failure's not an end but a start, a catalyst to ignite the heart. To chase new dreams, to embrace the unknown, to build a new strength that is all its own. So let me celebrate my flaws and fails, for they have shaped me these battle scars. When with renewed courage I'll carry on, embracing failure till success is drawn. For in the tapestry of life's grand design, failure and triumph intricately entwine. And through the darkness a glimmer shall gleam, as failures transform into victories redeemed.
All right, up next we have Zoe Heiko.
Walking down the hall, only to hear something that makes my heart fall. The hurtful comment that is made is of nothing that I can aid. All I can do is hope they will stand tall. This is not right, I think to myself. Walking down the hall, and the words I heard felt like a wall. They were better than the first time, but they were still as sour as a lime, and they made the victim seem small. This is not right, I think to myself. Walking down the hall, and the words I heard can bring more happiness to a soul than I suppose a mall. It was a kind compliment. I bet it brought much merriment and stopped a mini brawl. This is how it should be, I think to myself. Your words are more powerful than you know. So spread positivity everywhere you go. It will benefit us all, and we won't squall. Instead, we will glow.
All right, judges, this is Karina Boyd.
Noah, Aiden, you're on deck.
Finally, after winter, blossom time is here. Even though the blossoms might disappear, the process of flowers coming back after winter break, what a magical, magical place to be once they arrive from winter sleep. You might even see a chicken peep. You'll feel all the emotions rush through your blood, happiness, joyness, kindness, and fun. Down in the stream, you'll see all the guppies. Up in the park, you'll see all the puppies. You'll feel the magical sunlight gleaming on your chin, while the green grass brushes up against your skin. Only, this is a dream. There's no perfect place anymore. One day I wake up, and there's a bunch of heat rising. Global warming really isn't funny anymore. Algae blooms taking over the whole lake, suffocating ducks to death. Falling icebergs killing polar bears, separating families of penguins, throwing trash in the woods, hurting all the animals around it. Polluting the air, killing birds mid-flight. Plastic rings killing fish and strangling them to the death. So maybe, one day there will be this perfect world, but for now, nature's done for.
Judges, up next, we have the duo of Noah and Aiden.
All your life, they try to keep you down. They try to get you to stop. They try to get you to give up. That won't work.
Stand up and run. Run farther than you thought possible. Because it's not about the shortcomings, it's about the person you are becoming. Don't let them keep you from achieving less.
All your life, they try to keep you down. Keep you on the ground. Keep you from seeing you.
But lights aren't made to create darkness. Lights are made to shine. So when the challenge comes, do not decline.
All your life, they try to keep you down. Keep you from becoming a star. There'll be times when you get a frown, but don't let that lower your bar.
Don't let them break you. Don't let them shake you. Bear the scars of hate and rise up higher than any of the weight.
All your life, they try to keep you down.
To weigh you down.
To turn a smile to a frown. But you will not be broken.
All right, judges, this is Lexi Evans.
They're still judging.
There was a forgotten child. The forgotten child wanted some cake, but sadly there was none left to take. All taken by the other children without a care, all the other children forgot the forgotten child share. The forgotten child stayed after school for a club that was really cool. Left there in the rain, the forgotten child just watched as all rain just slowly started to drain. The forgotten child is like a world full of love. The forgotten child can fly away just like a dove. Like a war between Russia and Ukraine, we have to remember love, even in the heaviest rains.
Our next poet.
All right, up next, we have Sophia Patone.
And these girls on here.
That one group walks by. They swear they're not sly. There's always one ahead of the rest. They're protecting them like a bird in the nest. What's to lose when you're popular? They say the feeling's spectacular. I say it's hateful and horrendous. Others disagree and say they're quite stupendous. Oh, my whole life I've never felt seen. Maybe ever since the king and queen. Everyone would line the halls, letting them walk by, but a familiar face catches my eye. My friend, what a lovely surprise. She's standing right there wearing quite the disguise. Her chocolate hair is now curled up, not straight, and she even walks differently with a more prideful gait. She looks over and stares at me blankly. I start to cry, quite frankly. A tear streams out of my eye, just as she turns and sighs. Like a foggy mirror, my vision blurs, as everyone stands there and cruelly observes. My fear, after countless and countless years, I've lost her to the popular kids.
All right, judges, up next, this is Lulu Field.
Your therapist. Things have changed. I have changed. You used to tell me all your problems, but now we barely talk. I used to listen and keep my mouth shut until I didn't. I went against you. After that, you made me feel like I was stupid. Stupid for ever thinking you were wrong. You told me about basically everything you were thinking. I was your diary, but I was also scared. Scared you were gonna finally run away one day, like Peter Pan to Neverland. Scared you would do anything to harm yourself. You forced me to make myself mature, because you made me think of all these scary thoughts while I was still a kid. I always kept my own problems to myself. I thought they didn't matter. I thought only you and your problems mattered. But now I know that's not true. So I've stopped listening to you. You told me I have changed. Well, obviously I have, because now we barely talk. We have drifted apart tremendously, and you still miss the old me who was your therapist, always helping you, like a team helping each other. But we weren't a team, because a team helped each other out. The only person that was helping was me, your therapist.
Or laying on it. I don't know.
All right, up next we have the duo of Clara and Ellison.
This is our poem, Window to the Mind. Lady Gaga
Selena Gomez.
and Demi Lovato all struggle with mental health
You probably didn't know that.
because they hit it with such stealth.
The sky's the limit,
You've all been telling me,
but I want to go higher than that by a few thousand miles.
and that fills me up with glee.
Farther and farther in the sky.
I wish that I could fly.
But I need to get my head out of the clouds.
People have been telling me, drainingly loud.
Girls can't do this, girls can't do that.
It's said to me all the time,
It sticks just like a gnat.
I want to be free.
I want to be me.
I wish I was stronger.
I wish I was smarter.
I want to be mean, I simply plead.
I wish on shooting stars and any improvement was very measly.
There are many female victors.
So why not me?
She's drowning in her mind.
But feels like it should be kept blind.
It's revealed a little more one day.
But she's moody, people say.
She's anxious.
Then she's panicked.
Her mind is a disaster.
But all that people see is a little frown.
Nothing that matters.
The day before an outbreak, her brain lets out a big yelp.
Her peer interpreted that sign.
And she finally got help.
Up next is Braylon Hansel.
Okay, he's in.
Life is a journey, a winding road, full of twists and turns, a heavy load. We face challenges, both big and small, but we keep moving forward through it all. Sometimes we stumble and fall to the ground, but we get back up and keep moving around. We learn from our mistakes and grow ever wise, and we find new paths as we continue to rise. Life is a gift, a precious thing, full of love, laughter, and everything. We cherish the moments, both big and small, but they make up the memories we'll recall. We meet new people along the way, some stay for a while, others just for a day. But each one adds to our story told, and we treasure them as we grow old. Life is a mystery we cannot know where it lies ahead or where it will go. But we take each step with courage and grace and embrace the journey with a smile on our face. For life is a gift, a precious thing, full of love, laughter, and everything. So let's make the most of every single day and enjoy the ride all along the way.
next we have Lana Cowley.
Music is a voice, heartwarming, beautiful, loud. You can make it with a trillion instruments, and when you do, you'll always be proud. You don't just need an instrument, though. You can always use your voice. But if you don't like it as much, there's still an instrument choice. There are a million things you can do with music. You can play, you can sing, you can dance. But some people don't recognize it, and they just give it the smallest glance. When people see it truly, though, they start to give it a try. When they realize how they overlooked it, they start to ask themselves why. Music doesn't just happen on purpose. You can make it by breaking pencils, or something crazy and weird, something like eating lentils. Music is everything, so be proud of everything you do. Even though you might not recognize it, it will still always be true.
All right, next up is Aiden Mickelberg.
Life is so hard being short. Knowing its effects is a surprise until you're on their court. You can't be good at sports, but because your size, basketball goes bye-bye, and taking it across hip or check is sure to embarrass them. There are some disadvantages. I can't reach anything on the top. Jerseys become a dress. I'm always in the middle seat, so long car rides are my fears. Short jokes become music to my ears. There's perks of being undersized. Think of these so your pillow doesn't have to stop your cries. Like, you can be faster than a cheetah chasing prey, and it's easy to be strong like an ox, but you gotta put in the hours to gain the powers. Life is so great being short.
Up next, we have Ellington Buck.
Sometimes we never notice how the moon glows or how trees sway. Wind blows and the oceans spray. Sometimes we never notice how a bird speaks or how rivers flow, mountains peak and flowers grow. Our actions matter, small and great. Make a change, mitigate. Sometimes we never notice how the air smothers or how temperatures rise. Nature suffers and islands downsize. Sometimes we never notice how cities reach or how fires spread, chemicals leach and bulldozers tread. Our actions matter, small and great. Make a change, mitigate. Take the time to notice how your choices impact. Recognize, organize, sympathize. Take the time to notice how your choices influence. Educate, collaborate, advocate. Our actions matter, small and great. Open your eyes, reverse our fate.
All right, next up, we have Hayden Henry.
I just can't seem to write. Words aren't coming to my head and others write without a struggle. Similes, metaphors, repetition, I can go on, but not one. I listen to the others in the room just as I hear it bam, crash, boom. I just can't seem to write. I can never focus, I'm just bored, I even think that I just snored. Still, watching others write with my pencil in my hand, wondering why, I just don't understand. When I read poetry, it seems so easy to do, but is that theory even true? I just can't seem to write.
Up next, we have Lily Haynes.
My poem is called When I Try. I try my hardest, then the tension starts to break. I'm wondering if it's my biggest mistake. Telling me it's good, but is that true? Sometimes I just wish I would know what to do. I'm second guessing all that is said. I try my hardest, then the tension starts to break. I'm wondering if it's my biggest mistake. Telling me is good, but is that true? Sometimes I just wish I would know what to do. I'm second guessing all that is said. Does failure or success lie ahead? I sit in my room and start to cry, wondering if anything is possible if I just try. I try, and try to see what the future has in store for me. Echoes and whispers fill in my ears, wondering if this feeling will last for years.
Next up is Liv Thomas.
My poem is called Flames, and it's inspired by one of the most impactful scenes from the story Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry by Mildred D. Taylor. The fire hadn't only lit the night sky, it had also lit my soul. I couldn't contain my emotions anymore. I had no more self-control. The burning flames had brought us together, white and black no more. As I stared into the ashy sky, lit by the fire's luster, I lowered my eyes to the people fighting the fire, with courage I could not muster. Frozen to the porch from Mama's confining orders, the fire slowly dying, along with the disorder. The blaze of heat and danger had blurred the lines of anger. From black to white to black, there was not a defining line. Only the great unification that created a new world for us to redefine.
Next up is Zach Rosella.
They're coming. They're almost here. I don't know who, and I don't know what, but I'm paralyzed with fear. I've been filled with anxiety for so long, not even knowing what will come along. What could they be? What if they're snakes, monsters, or goblins? For goodness sake, I want to know what's doing this to me. But also, I don't, until finally, they come. As my fears stare straight down at me, the shadows clear, and I see no monster standing above me tall. In fact, there's nothing at all.
Next up, we have Ellie McDonald.
Dreams are cherished across the world. Aspirations always thought up, but never unfurled. Across the world, there are dreams of dreams coming true. But the only one that can make that happen is none other than you. Dreams are a starting point, but then make it happen. You've got a great ship, now go be the captain. You've got the bud, now make it bloom. You've got your bomb, now make it boom. If you just keep dreaming, it'll go nowhere. You have to take it and make it go somewhere. Across the world, there are dreams of dreams coming true. But the only one that can make that happen is none other than you.
Up next is Aiden Burns.
Yeah, Aiden. Wait 1 second, Aiden.
Oh. Yeah.
Wishes. Wishes are mixes of magic and love. Wishes are hope that comes from above. Wishes are bubbles in the sky. Wishes can fly, so high. Wishes are whispers you hear in your heart. Wishes you feel when you apart. Wishes are dreams deep inside you. May all your wishes always come true.
Next up is Kieran Shaw.
Middle school. 224, 157, 115, 105, 140, 150, 106. What is this, a combination lock? Oh wait, it's my schedule of room numbers, my first day. This is it. 224, hiding upstairs, waiting for me to be late. 157, all the way on the other side of the school. 115, my advisory, waiting for me. 105, almost out of energy. 140, 2 hallways down around the corner. Being late is always in order. 150, where's that? Bell rings, racing the clock to 106. The school is a workout like an infinite treadmill. Running, but getting nowhere. My greatest endeavor, each day for 182 days, running, but getting nowhere. I feel my childhood slipping away, my homework's late, 5 points off. What, wait, 300 new people sitting all in one room. I sit at the lunch table with my new advisor. I got a burger and a side of drama and rumors already too. All the friend cliques have already been made, brain so full should be thrown a parade. No experiences remove the blockade. You get to the top and find like cascade. Test tomorrow, how should I study? I'll wing it and hopefully be lucky. Wasting time until the last minute, guess I should learn a bit of time management. Mastering the school, my greatest achievement, putting yourself out there to make new friends. How can I balance it all? School, friends, sports, and family. I get to the shiny purple locker, 192 to be exact. Try this combo, 32, 42, 24. Stuck again, jammed, drag. I give it a good slap and it opens just like that. Running everywhere, I'm done my day, lockers, classes. So tired I'm melting like molasses. Middle school, thank gosh it's Friday.
Dinesh, you're in queue. Annie Lazarus.
My Papa, the man, the myth, the legend. My Papa, a strong man who cares about his faith, education, and his family. My Papa, the one who gave my family its values. My Papa, a one-of-a-kind grandfather who never taught me wrong. My Papa cried for me at 10 days old, and I cried for him at 79 years old. My Papa who told us to play like a champion today and every day. My Papa taught me respect even for the littlest things, which will serve me well for the rest of my life. My Papa-'s the reason I am the way I am, and the reason I am as strong as I am. Papa, I want to say soon you'll feel better, but I know this might be a lot. Papa, I want you to know I'll love you when you're up in the sky. You're my Papa, your heart is my heart, and I love you with all of mine. My mom nodded as she cried. I knew what I meant. I knew it was time. Angry tears escaped my eyes, holding my little sister as she cried. Water ice later that night, still not knowing it would be all right. You told us not to be sad. You told us not to cry. My Papa cried for me at 10 days old, and I cried for him at 79 years old. My Papa, my role model, my miracle, my hope, my heart, my Papa.
Next up, we have Dinesh Mandupu.
My life goes like a river flows, rocks and pebbles slow my roll. I look upon the work on my table, wishing that my life was a fable, hoping that it would all disappear, knowing that the end is not near. The next morning, going to school, on some days it's like swimming in a shark-filled pool. At least on this journey I have friends, as we know on each other that we depend. Memories running through our head when the journey ends, remembering...
Jackson Fink and Hudson O'Toole, please come to the main office.
Dinesh, I take it from the top. Let's go take it from the top.
My life goes like a river flows, rocks and pebbles slow my roll. I look upon the work on my table, wishing that my life was a fable, hoping that it would all disappear, knowing that the end is not near. The next morning, going to school, so on some days it's like swimming in a shark-filled pool. At least on this journey, I have friends, as we know on each other we depend. Memories running through our head when the journey ends, remembering all the time that we have spent. And as the current starts to slow and the river starts to bend, I think back on everything and wonder what lies ahead.
Up next, we have Cam Wallace.
Hi, my name is Cameron Wallace, and my poem is Resilience. In a realm of injustice, a tale untold, the soul once bullied but now bold. A journey through darkness, a glimmer of light, but met with indifference, a painful sight. With trembling heart and spirits bruised, They stood up, courage infused. Defiance ignited a fire within to reclaim their worth, to let healing begin. They fought the battle with strength untamed, challenging the bullies who'd once proclaimed. No more, they cried, their voices resound, for in their libertation power was found. But the story unfolds, taking a twist, for in seeking justice they encounter a mist. A web of truancy, a defying hush, as their pleas for help are met with a brush. Directed to the principal, they take a stand, with hope in their heart, reaching out their hands. Sharing their torment, their pain laid bare, expecting support for someone to care. Yet disappointment seeps through the cracks as the principal's response seems to lack the urgency, the action they needed to sway, leaving the victim feeling lost in dismay. But within the shadows, a spark remains, a voice that whispers in dirty strains. They rise once more, their resilience unbound, seeking allies, their story renowned. Together they amplify their plea for a change that others may finally see. In solidarity, they gather their might, unyielding in their pursuit for what's right. No longer alone, no longer confined, in their collective strength they hope they find.
Ben's next.
Go, Ben.
Hold on, Ben.
My name is Ben Souter, and my poem is called Challenges. Life is challenging, causing fear, angst, and pain. For even when you want to cling to all and everything you know, you will eventually have to let go. Let go of everything you love, and finally ascend up above. Life is challenging, for even when you want to live, you will always have to give to save those you love before you go up above. At the summit of life, we'll stand tall, knowing we must eventually fall. But even when we can climb no more, we'll look back at all we've explored. Life is like a seesaw. One moment you're up, the next you're down, falling to the ground. Then, with pride in our hearts, we will take our final breath. But that is fine with us because we won't always be within death's jaws.
Up next, we have Gigi King.
In the Flower Patch. In the Flower Patch, differences and sames, they fill up my brain. Petals, stems, and leaves, they all seem the same. Will I ever know? Will I ever glow? Well, the truth will truly lie with a deeper story inside. You reach your arms out, trying to make friends, and suddenly you're with a new crowd, a loud crowd filled with trouble. But soon you will find yourself in the rubble, lost and to be found, stuck under hard bricks weighing you down. Confidence is drained, your future stained. You sit, you wait. But be the flower that grows beneath the cracks in the sidewalk, the one that everyone sees and smiles. And slowly, ever so slowly, secretly, deep inside, you bloom and grow. Your true person shown. You feel ready, ready to go, ready to know, ready to overflow. So go, go and fly, go show your true colors, your reds and greens and browns and blues. Your colors of different hues will guide you to the real you. So bloom and show the goods and the bads, the happies and the sads. So go follow your duty. That will lead you to your inner beauty. In the flower patch, in the flower patch, in the flower patch.
I got mine. Yep. Go, Maya. Chicha?
First stage completed. Now time for level 2. Everyone says it's the worst, but it's not that bad at first. Weeks go by, and intensity tightens. Teachers lose their patience and play rough. Projects, tests, quizzes, and due dates. Each week, there's something new and tough. Friends act like your best friends until rumors scatter and grow. The tea spills all over the wrong people. Friends become enemies and foe. With the new possibilities, the freedom and opportunities, lockers, switching classes, and no more lines. Responsibility and trust we earn. But is it always a good thing? Parents and teachers expect more, but we can't always deliver. Pressure and stress blows up in our face. Too much stress makes us lose our place. Mistakes are made that we later regret, but sometimes it's bigger than us. After all, we're only human. Grades push you to the floor, pushes all your priorities down, and takes number 1. Every assignment leads to a grade. Grades lead to report cards. A grade drop down by 0.3%. Work harder than mule. Don't you see? I really, really am. But it can also be a field of new chances. It opens up a door of possibilities, trying new sports or dances. Maybe I could be the next Simone Biles. New friends turn to bonds forever. Memories of people you care are made. 3 years to discover who we are. It's hard, but it should lead to later success. No pain, no gain, they say. I hope it's really true.
Okay, how about a round of applause for all those we would love for you to come on stage so we can get a picture of all of you together. Well, judges, I told you had a difficult job, didn't you? Oh my goodness gracious. Alrighty, so we will tally up all the results and announce the winners tomorrow. We need a little time to do the math. We're not math teachers. Okay, tomorrow on Hop TV. Parents, if you you are planning to take your child, your poet home, you can do that. You can check out with Mr. Leopold in the back. Do you want to wave your hand, Mr. Leopold? There he is. Okay. Everybody else, let's hang tight. Yep. Okay, so parents, you can head out first to get ahead of the buses. Thank you so much, parents, for coming.
Thank you. Beautifully organized. Go sign in, and then meet your parents in the lobby.
Okay. Alrighty, so Mrs. Davis, would you scooch on back a tiny bit? Okay, so Mrs. Davis is going to wave her hand. If you are on this side in front of Mrs. Davis, you're going to quietly and slowly walk out that door. Everyone else, stay tight. All right, Mrs. Davis will let